Hello everyone and welcome to Tailored Acres. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of my Wisconsin garden in Zone 4B. We're going to start first in the secret garden that we have been working on this year, and that is right off the driveway here. We have a vinca vine cover that was here when we moved in, and we are just working on planting in it. So there are many paths throughout here. And I am working on building a collection of hellebores. You can see it there, Pulmonaria and Brunnera. And there are some other little things in here. Oh boy, the mosquitoes are bad back here. So we have some of this, I think it was a Japanese fern. I'm gonna have to go faster. I have a Ligularia, whoops, over here. There we go. And then if we go this way, we have an arch here that I'm going to try to find some kind of shade-loving vine to grow up it. And then if we go this way, I have a few more over here. And all of these Brunnera, hellebores, and Pulmonaria are different varieties, which I think is a fun way to do it. Build a collection of all different varieties in here, but of those same repeating flowers. So there's another Pulmonaria here, hellebore, and another Pulmonaria. I do also have Fuga in here that is doing really well, this guy here. So that may be putting on some flowers soon. So this is our secret garden. The next area here is in front of our house, and I have an area of landscaping, but also my cut flower garden. And you can see it's doing really well. I just wanted to point out some of these dahlias. The ones that are in this area here, I grew from seed. So they're all different unique varieties. And I'm really liking this one here. I think it's really pretty. And then quite a few other varieties have been blooming as well. And I do have a full cut flower tour if you are more interested in that. We will not be focusing on that today. So here we have the front garden. And this year I planted all of these guys in an ombre. So I think it's a really fun effect. And I'm really liking that this year. And they're all super petunias. And you can see here the blazing stars are just about done. The iris have been done for quite a while. And some of their foliage is looking a little sad. I'll probably trim them back soon. And this guy is just gigantic, and I cut him down really hard this winter. I also did a video on that. So I think it's something similar to a Pinky Winky, but it's not Pinky Winky. It's a much older variety than that. It was here when we moved in. But everything is looking pretty good here. And I'll step around the other side here. So I can show you guys what's on the back side. So back here, we have quite a few different ground covers under here, which I think is pretty fun. They're all doing really well. I got a fly bothering me now. And then, holy cow, we have a huge hole there. Not sure what that's from. But these are, I think they're like Everest something. It's a Carex grass, which will grow in Zone 4 here. And those are new this season. I actually bought one and I split it into 4. And they didn't look like they were going to make it at first, but they're all looking really good now. Which is one of my passions, to stretch one flower purchase into, divide it into multiple. The Hakana Kaloa is doing great here. I absolutely love that color and form. We have more Supertunias back here. And then these roses are the Oh So Easy Italian Ice. They're kind of out of bloom right now, but they are pushing more up. And you can see there's two little ones here that are blooming right now. All right, so we'll head over to the median garden next. First, though, we are going to stop at the front door. So this is what that looks like here. And the pots are all doing really well. I really like having the snake plants outside in the summer. They put on so much growth. And this is what my pots are looking like. And one more Brunner out back there to plant in the secret garden. And this one gets more sun, so it's a little bit bigger. I should rotate them a little bit here. And then we have one tree to plant still. So if we swing over here, these I believe are rain lilies that were from my great-grandmother, and she brought them from Tennessee. And they're not cold hardy here, so we have to bring those pots in. So this is the driveway garden and then the median garden behind it. And I think I'm going to be reworking some of this soon because I'm not loving this look in front here. It just looks a little bit too messy to me. And I did plant a Bobo hydrangea there. And that looks like it's doing okay. So then if we swing over here, this area has invasive soapwort in it. And I just really need to aggressively tackle that. There are also some Jacob's Ladder that's variegated planted in here that hopefully will take over this spot at some point. So if we swing back here and get the full view, I just really wanted this area to be inviting you back into the gardens behind the house. So this area ended up being very large and I need to get it mulched. I've been working on getting it weeded. So if we swing on the back side here quick, we've got some heucheras, and this is a sage leaf willow. I'm just really not loving it. So if you have one, let me know how you like yours. All right, so we have 3 areas of repeats in the front here. So it's about that line, kind of where I stopped weeding. So you can see repeat number 2 and repeat number 3. And most of the plants are the same in those. And everything is doing pretty well. Serendipity alliums are about to bloom, as well as some Russian sage. And in the back here, I have I think like 33 dahlias planted. Gosh, there's a fly just really bothering me. So hopefully we'll have even more color come this fall. I did have quite a few cut flowers that are interplanted in here. So if you see something like that, it's not a weed, it's actually straw flower. These ivory halo dogwoods, I absolutely love them, but they all are succumbing to this leaf spot stuff going on here, which is really sad. And the Veronica, I just absolutely love that. It's so beautiful. My hyssop that I planted from seed here is doing really well. And there are some dahlias that are blooming back there as well. Some foxglove that I started from seed. And those are an annual foxglove, so I will always start them from seed because they're just so beautiful. I really enjoy them. And I did winter sowing with those. It was so easy. So I would highly recommend that. And then in the back here too, it was the original area was like all of this. So some of those plants are going to find new homes, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. We have some trees in the back. And then we do also have over here, I have some Christmas trees that I planted as well, which I don't know if I've shown you guys that yet. I need to get it weeded, but you can see they're doing really good. We have gotten lots of rain this year, so they're super happy. And then this side I have not weeded yet, but I did split my, I think 3 catmint into 12 plants, and that's all planted along here, so that'll look really nice once that grows up more. And then I have, I think, 5 limelight hydrangeas planted, but the deer have been keeping those trimmed up, which is unfortunate. So this view is one of my favorites from back here, especially with the backdrop of our new shop being that dark color. It really makes the green look nice. So if we swing over here, we have the garage garden, which this area is a little bit more wild, and we have milkweed growing in here, so I've just been letting that go. And this garden, the theme is pink. So everything in here is more pink. So everything is looking really good. This is its 2nd year only. And this is a tiny wine 9-bark, which I absolutely love it. It's perfect for this space. And I'm hoping it gets just a little bit taller. The spacing right here is a little jacked up. I need to fix some of those. And this rose is on its 2nd year too, so I'm hoping that gets a little bit bigger as well. Then if we swing around this way, we have our blueberry bushes, which are putting out crazy huge blueberries this year, and they're so good. And then we have our massive peach tree, which I pruned last year, or I've been pruning every year. This is its 3rd year, but it's just like, it goes on for days. Like, I don't know if you can even tell how tall this really is. It's gigantic. So that will be getting a big prune this next year too. And then we will go through this garden quick, and then we'll hit the lily garden. So this is what the vegetable garden is looking like. And things are looking pretty good. I am battling squash bugs for the first time ever. Just have an absolute boom of them. But look at these tomato plants. These are the best looking tomato plants I've ever grown. We did get one already off of there. The one in the back there is the sun cherry, I think, or sun gold. And that one is obviously huge, really tall. But that one is getting yellow leaves, which is usually what happens to me. So we have bush beans that are looking really good on that trellis. The peas are on their way out. We've got peppers doing good, carrots looking good, leeks, shallots, and onions all putting on good growth. We have a massive pumpkin plant here. So these 2 trellises in the middle here are pumpkin. And then zucchinis down here. And then I have some of my cut flowers in here, some of the celosia. The tomatoes are just about done. You can see they're looking real sad. Some beautiful zinnias back here. And then I have bush beans planted where I had my garlic. These are cucamelons, which are crazy growth. There's a ton of them ready. I need to get out here and harvest them. And then more pumpkin and squash. And then I really need to get out and weed this again, the strawberry patch. It's overgrown with weeds. It happens so quick. And I'm attached to something there. Here we go. And the asparagus patch. Nice and big. And then we have our apple trees back here. And this side here is getting crazy overgrown too. I need to hack back to free some of my trees out of that as well. So the asparagus is looking good. I won't cut that back for quite a while still, till it turns brown. So then I have sunflower. Oh, we have one that's going to be opening. So this is probably ready for harvest actually. So I'll have to get out here and get these. Oh my gosh, they're all going. That's so exciting. I've never grown sunflowers for cut flowers before, so that's a new thing for me. These are pro-cut sunflowers, so they're actually planted at 2-inch spacing to hopefully keep them smaller. And then we have needing to weed, but this is a bunch of filler, status, and other miscellaneous things. All right, so we'll head to the last area. This is the lily garden here. And this hydrangea, I really did a hack job cutting it way back to give it a new form this winter, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. The deer have actually been pruning it more along here. There were more buds, but they've been eating those off. So we have some shade-loving plants in here, and I think I'm going to rework this area to be a little bit more full and add more heucheras in here. And I might move some of these brunneras and lungwort pulmonaria out into the secret garden. And I do have more hellebores here. So these are all lilies, iris, daisies, and some dahlias. So it's just an explosion of color because many of my other areas are well controlled with just a few colors to keep them peaceful looking. But this area, we're just letting her have it. So that's that. And if you have any recommendations for what I should plant here, it's like a huge space, but it's always in full shade, so I'm not sure what to do with it. So let me know your thoughts. But that's the last area. Thanks for joining.